This is my alt account, NibzScape 2. Recently, he's been filming my series, Escape Free-to-Play. However, it's time to escape. We've got ourselves a bond, and now it's time for the big leap onto membership. In this series, we're going to look at different members' moneymakers, each episode focusing on a different one and working out just how long it will take to maintain the bond doing this method. Welcome to my new series, Avoid Free-to-Play. So welcome back to episode 10 of the series. Last episode I killed gargoyles. I did end up going and killing a couple more, hence why I've got a very nice cash stack now. I did sell all my guffins, I sold all my armour, and we've now got a 3.3 mil cash stack, which is going to help us out massively. Today we are going to be going to the blast furnace and we're going to be doing some iron bars. But first things first, let's go over the requirements. So for the requirements, the only actual requirement you need to do this is 15 smithing, which to be honest is the Knight Sword quest, and you've got that, so very easy to get a hold of. The only other thing you need to do actual blast furnace in particular is starting the quest the giant dwarf. Super easy, no requirements for that either. For the recommended, I'd highly recommend 60 smithing. Having 60 smithing is going to help you out massively. It means you aren't going to have to pay the foreman extra charges. So you're going to save a little bit of money, but it's also going to save you a little bit of time actually having to click on him. Also, having some weight reducing armor would definitely help you out here. You are going to be doing a lot of running. You're going to need some stamina potions. So anything weight reducing is going to help you massively. The only other thing you're going to want to have is ice gloves. With ice gloves, you can directly pick up the bars. If you don't have them, you can use a bucket of water, but I highly recommend getting the ice gloves. So first things first, we're going to go and grab the items we need. First, we're going to grab ourselves some iron ore. We're going to grab ourselves around about 6,000 of these. This should last us easily for the full hour. We're also going to need to get ourselves some stamina potions, so we're going to get around about 4 doses. That should again see us nicely for the full hour. And that is all the iron ore brought. We actually ended up buying that for 47 GP each, so not too bad at all. The only other thing we're going to need is a little bit of cash to actually run the blast furnace, so we'll work out that now. So I've transferred all of my coins into platinum tokens, and we're going to withdraw the 72k we need, and that is just to run the blast furnace itself for the full hour. Now, the only other thing we're going to have to do, because I don't have the 60 smithing, I've only got 40, we are going to have to pay a little bit to the foreman every 10 minutes. So the charge is 2.5k per 10 minutes. So we've withdrawn another 15k, and then we're going to change that into coins. And that is all of the cost to run the blast furnace for my level for 1 hour. So what we'll do now is go over the location. So for the location, Keldgrim, where blast furnace is actually located sort of in this northwest corner, sort of in the Fremenic area, a little bit east of Relica. Now there's a few different ways to get there. You could use the ferry ring, DKS, that's probably by far the fastest, or you could have your house, if your house is in the Relica area, and then obviously you could run up from there. There is another ferry ring sort of by the Slayer Cave, but the DKS one is a lot faster to get to. If you've already started the quest, the giant dwarf, you can actually use your minigame teleport and then use the blast furnace, and that is by far going to be the fastest way to get there. But unfortunately, I haven't started that quest yet, so I'm going to have to use the fairy ring. Once you arrive at the cave entrance, you're going to want to make your way through and then go directly east and then through this small cave entrance here. Once you get here, you just need to talk to the dwarven boatman. Make sure it is definitely the boatman and not the ferryman. The ferryman takes you a different way and you don't want to go that way. So talk to the boatman. And if this is your first time, it's going to start a massive cutscene. Once the cutscene's ended, the quest has begun, and you can make your way to Blast Furnace. Blast Furnace is located in the east of Keldgrim. Now, obviously, we've started the quest, so we can now use the Blast Furnace teleport, and I'm going to use that because I'm a lazy bastard. Once you're here, you just want to make your way down the stairs at the bottom, and here we are at Blast Furnace. Now, obviously, you're going to want to make your way onto one of the Blast Furnace specific worlds. This is where the actual dwarfs operate the machines, so you don't have to, and all you have to do is pretty much run back and forth, making your bars. It is also probably worthwhile pointing out that I am going to be using Rune Light. Runelite is going to help me out massively because I've only got 40 smithing. I don't have the 60 smithing requirement to use the blast furnace for free, so I do actually have to pay the foreman. It's quite hard to see the foreman, especially with the people running back and forth, so I have marked him. I've also marked the screen as well. That's going to help me ever so slightly when I'm withdrawing my iron ores. Runelite's not a must, but it's 100% worth it. It also shows you the timer and how much you've got left on the coffer and things like that, so it's definitely worth having it installed. Before you get started, you're going to want to talk to the blast furnace foreman. If you haven't got 60 smithing, you're obviously going to have to pay your 2,500 GP. Once you've paid that, you're going to want to make your way to the coffer, pay the 72k, and that's obviously going to see us go for the hour. Now, an item you're going to want equipped at all times, and this is so you can actually collect the bars, is having your ice gloves. Ice gloves are an absolute must. It's going to make it a lot easier. If not, you have to fill up a bucket of water and all that stuff. Other than that, you just want your best graceful, your best weight reducing armor, and then you can get started. So basically, all you have to do is withdraw your iron ore, run over here to the conveyor belt, deposit your iron ore, run down here. Once the bar is dispensed, you collect your bars, collect them all, and then run over to the bank. And you pretty much just do this every now and again when your stamina starts to get a little bit low. Drink a stamina potion, and you just repeat this process. And it's super easy, super AFK. We're gonna see a little bit of XP and hopefully get some decent profits along with it. But yeah, I'm pretty much gonna just do this now. I'll tie in around about the 30-minute mark, let you know how I'm feeling. And then obviously at the end of the hour, we'll work out exactly how much money we made. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in 30 minutes time. So we've literally just passed the half-hour mark. And honestly, it's pretty chill to a sort of standard. There is a lot of running, a lot of clicking back and forward. You've definitely got to keep a close eye on obviously your stamina and stuff like that. But honestly, overall, it's pretty decent. I mean, I was a little bit slacking at the start, but now I'm getting into the swing of things. We're definitely speeding up a lot. We're getting relatively decent XP rates, literally just under 70k an hour, so not bad at all. But yeah, 30 minutes to go, and we'll work out exactly how much money we made, so I'll see you then. So this is definitely going to be our last inventory, as the foreman fee is running out in 10 seconds. So yeah, overall, been pretty decent. I really enjoyed this, and I hope the money definitely pays off. We were getting very good XP rates as well. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll collect all the iron ores from the bank, head to the GE, and then chuck them all in. So after an hour, we actually made 5,515, which isn't too bad. We did run through quite a few stamina potions, but that is very good. And to be honest, it wasn't max efficient, because I know you can definitely get over 6,000 bars per hour, but that was still very good. So yeah, I'll meet you back at the GE. So we actually managed to sell all of the iron bars for 134 GP each, which honestly is not bad at all. And yeah, what we'll do now is we'll work out exactly what the costs were. So unfortunately, the total cost did come to 386,822 GP. So the costs were relatively high, but that still leaves us with a profit of 352,000, which honestly is very good. XP as well. We did get a fair bit of XP, literally just under 69,000 XP per hour as well. So very good. And you could definitely speed this up and get slightly better rates as well. So not too bad at all, but we're going to go over a quick review of the whole process now anyway. So for the review, first things first, we're going to go over the profit per hour. And the profit per hour came out at 352,100 GP, which honestly is very good. This is such a low level money maker, and you get relatively decent XP rates. We're getting just under 70k per hour, which is definitely very good. For the AFK rating, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give this a 3 out of 10. It wasn't very AFK at all. I wasn't able to run another account, but I was able to watch a bit of Netflix on the side, so it isn't that bad. The current bond price stands at around about 5 mil at the moment. If you were to do this method solely, it would take about 14 hours. Honestly, I highly recommend it. This is a very good money maker, especially early doors, very low requirements, and you get relatively decent XP rates, so you're definitely going to benefit your account along the way. this is definitely a very, very good money maker. You do need a little bit of cash to get you started, but I definitely recommend this one. So there we go, we end the episode with 3,650,000 in the cash stack. We've also obviously got some runes and we've got some stuff in the bank, but honestly, not too bad way to end it. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel out massively. And also to say a massive thanks, I'm going to be doing another Bond giveaway. So all you have to do to enter this competition is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with your RuneScape name, and obviously I'll sort out the Bond from that. But yeah, as always, I'll see you next time. Peace out.